The NBA Season 8 2021 games and highlights coming up next on Devin Smith Showtime Sports in America. Boston Celtics 1-5-1-4 New Orleans Pelicans 1-2-1-7 NBA Primetime Matchup Season 6 2021. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Primetime showdown: Brooklyn Nets 1-9-1-2 Los Angeles Clippers 2-2-9. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Minnesota Timberwolves 7-2-3 New York Knicks 1-4-1-6. NBA Season 8 2021 matchups coming up next. Sacramento Kings 1217, Milwaukee Bucks 1713.
say A from Toronto. For this one from north of the border, I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the motto in Canada is We the North. There's only one direction the Raptors are going right now, and that is up.
Ed, I heard it all. Hustle over hype. Built for Buck. North over everything. It doesn't matter what the battle cry is. This team is ready.
There's a great thing going on right now here in Ontario, and a great game to start right now. Opening tip taken in by the Raptors, and we're underway in Toronto. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. The drive right to the basket, and he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Kyle Lowry, he's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Layup goes down. Well done.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Lowry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons. To Tobias Harris. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Here's a chance from long range.
43, Pascal Siakam. That's his first personal.
Tobias Harris is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 81% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. It's a second. One more coming.
You know that's easy. They can't guard you.
It's all 3 free throws. Fred VanVleet. To Lowry. Down to 5 on the 24. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket, he even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Tobias Harris swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
That'll be out of bounds. Simmons the last to touch. Lowry into the front court. Down a point. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
43, Pascal Siakam.
Tobias Harris. He's going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. that one won't go. One more cup. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry to Van Vliet.
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
And he connects on the first free throw. Two for two on that trip. Toronto with the basketball. Lowry. And draws the foul.
Look, it's still early. Make your opponent work for those possessions. You don't want to start racking up too many personal fouls.
OG Anunoby. Couple of free throws on the way. Not the best career mark, 62%. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Van Vliet. Great pass to set it up. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Shot from the lane won't go. Another shot won't go either. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. 14-13 our score. It's a one-point game. And count the basket.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Looking to make something happen. No good. Defense catching a break there. Lowry with it. Up by 3. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound taken by the Sixers. Count the basket at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Sizing up the defense. Knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Fred Van Vliet. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Misses the first. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Van Vliet. take stock of the floor. Rebound cleared by Philly. Short jumper misses.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chipping.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid missed his first. That one goes.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Lowry to Van Vliet. Lowry. Short jumper off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
He throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oh, nice swat.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Simmons with it. Leads a bucket. Curling inside. And the finish. Slam dunk.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Fred Van Vliet to Lowry. To Van Vliet. Good look that time, but off the mark.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Mike Scott sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Beyond the arc for three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. It's the Raptors with the basketball. So Lowry. Lays it up and in.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Now whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Simmons with it. Leads 4. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's now 4 for 6.
I don't know if a body on him would have prevented that bucket, but it at least would have let him know that you were there.
Here comes the screen.
Screen right there, big screen.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Kyle Lowry at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. So he hits the first, misses the second. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended. McCaw into the front court. 5-point game. To Lowry. Gets it in the right corner. Defense making the ball handler work. Won't go.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
To Simmons. Short jumper won't fall. McCaw to Lowry. From long range. And Kyle Lowry, muscle memory put to good use there.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
To Simmons. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend. Lowry to Powell. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Can't miss those. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Count the bucket for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
For 3. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Simmons. For 3. Well defended. Powell driving right to the basket. To Lowry. Short jumper won't go down. Oh, Ben Simmons. With that, he's 5 for 9.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. He gets it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Curling inside. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. That's it for the first quarter. The Raptors have the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
To Seth Curry. Cashes in for 2.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Lowry has the basketball. To Van Vliet. Amir Johnson. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Fred Van Vliet. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Lowry into the front court. Minute gone by in this second quarter. To Van Vliet. count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
The drive, right to the basket. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Seth Curry has got 2 shots coming. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw.
Entering the game for Philadelphia.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Toronto has the basketball. Yes! And a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Patrick McCall at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Count it, old-fashioned three-point play. That's rebounded by Toronto. Count the basket inside.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
In the front court comes Simmons. They trail by 2. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Screen coming. McCall to Powell. Down to Zaza. Danny Green! Tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Sixers control it. To Seth Curry. Goes to the right side. To Simmons. Fires the 3. Seth Curry is going to get a chance at 3 here. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First free throw is good.
Good shot, good shot.
Second to 3. Got it. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Lowry guarded by Seth Curry. To Powell. Baseline drive. Shot won't go. To Danny Green. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Tobias Harris. Seth Curry to Danny Green. 5 on the shot clock. Has a look. Green with a shot, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Here's a chance from long range. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Stepping in for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 15.
And the finish. Jay, it counts for two, but that was pretty.
Ooh, Ed, looking like the young Manu Ginobili with hair out there with the Euro step.
That wasn't that long ago, was it? Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tobias Harris. He's going to get 3 shots here. He's been steady. 83% at the line. First one goes down. And he hits the second.
Raptors, number 23 and number 30.
And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry. Almost. And he's not getting the call. Curling inside. The Raptors able to clear the board. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Cleaning the offensive glass. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Lowry. Now a steal by Philly. Got it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Lowry. Tobias Harris rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Ah, rocking the rim.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Lowry, guarded by Terrence Ferguson. To Hollis Jefferson. And count the basket inside.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Rondé Hollis Jefferson snatching it out of the air. Lowry into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Kyle Lowry trying to cash in on a three-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. Count it.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Looking to make something happen. And the finish at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Ferguson to Howard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Dwight Howard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 56% for his career. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Ball's controlled by Lowry. Driving right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Simmons into the front court. The lead is 11. Ferguson to Simmons. Going to launch beyond the arc. Raptors have the rebound. To Lowry. Trying to cash in, and he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Can't connect. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Defensively, he's really in good position, but that spin move was so beautiful. Just enough to get around him in an easy layup.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Dwight Howard sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Beyond the arc for three. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Here comes the screen. Lowry up against the 8-time All-Star. To Powell. Has a chance. Knocks it down off the step back.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Lowry. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
No good. to Tobias Harris. That'll get out off the Raptors. And a nice finish at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry to McCaw. The drive right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
There is no recovery, Ed, in particular if the defender does not stay on balance.
Deep right corner. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Lowry with it. His team down 9. To McCaw. Lowry.
In the second quarter.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Simmons to Howard. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? McCaw into the front court. 9-point margin. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Kyle Lowry, couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 80% in this contest. Nope, first one does not go.
For the Toronto Raptors, number 23.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Ferguson to Tobias Harris. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half, and the 76ers have to be feeling good.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The 76ers put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. The Raptors have dug themselves a bit of a hole after 2 quarters. They've been scrappy, doing their best to be competitive. We'll see if their efforts are more rewarded in the second half. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Blocks.
The Philadelphia 76ers have been making the kind of defensive impact that can affect the team mentally. After a lot of those blocks, you'll start to see guys more hesitant and second-guessing shot opportunities.
Player of the half.
Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Pascal Siakam able to recover with the block. Lets it fly from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Sixers have the basketball. To Tobias Harris. Goes to the right side. Shot from it. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Here comes the screen. Fred VanVleet to Lowry. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. 4-3. No good. To Tobias Harris. For 3, Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To Tobias Harris. Second effort. Rebound comes to Lowry. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Fires the 3. Message received. Well defended. Fred VanVleet. To Lowry. Deep left corner. Lowry. And knocks it down.
Consistency wins a game. Sometimes you have to double down. I'm sure that's what their coach told them to do in the locker room. Keep shooting your shot.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. And the finish off the nice step through.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Shot from the lane won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Fred VanVleet to Lowry. Knocks it down on the step back. That was not easy.
Oh my goodness. Someone please patch me into the arena intercom. Clean up on aisle 3.
To VanVleet. And scores.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Throws it down.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
Fred VanVleet to Lowry. 5 seconds to shoot. Trying to cash in. Lowry with a shot that's no good. Simmons. You've got to get that one to go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Fred VanVleet. Pascal Siakam to VanVleet. Here comes the screen. Here's a chance from long range. VanVleet denied. Have to like the defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nice finish at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
That pass taken away by Toronto.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity... Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay. The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Fred VanVleet. The pass set it all up.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. No good, but two shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Joel Embiid at the line for two shots. For his career, 77% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Reset here. Let's see what they do. To Powell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended, but Norman Powell answers the call.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Lowry into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Driving right to the... Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Lowry. To McCaw. Gets it in the right corner. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Going to launch beyond the arc. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Toronto with the basketball. Lowry. That'll get out off the Raptors. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Nothing going here on that drive. Seth Curry to Embiid. Joel Embiid. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Lowry into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Kyle Lowry trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's shooting 71% so far. Free throw good. A three-point play. And they're back within single digits. Down by 9. Seth Curry to Danny Green. Won't go down. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys down by 9. Pascal Siakam to McCaw. Gets it in the left corner. McCaw to Lowry. Nothing going here on that drive. Their shot by Lowry misses. Danny Green to Seth Curry. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Seth Curry to Howard. Runner here won't go down. Another follow, stays out.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
To Embiid. Can't connect from inside.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket. You're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Seth Curry to Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. He's 3 for 7.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Dwight Howard pins it. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. And he finishes at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot in.
To Danny Green. It goes down.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Lowry with it. The margin standing now at 7. Joel Embiid with the block. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. McCaw. Lowry to Powell. Shot clock winding down. Lowry off the mark. No good. The rebounds corralled by the Raptors. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall. To Howard. Superman, Dwight Howard. Now 4 for 9.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Lowry into the front court. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Dwight Howard with a piece. Finishing inside the paint on that one. To Howard. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson swats it.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lowry buries the trifecta.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Not easy. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's the Sixers out in front. Raptors ball as we get going here in the 4th. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
To Lowry. Goes to the left side. To Lowry. Pascal Siakam, strong finish. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Lowry into the front court. His team down 9. Won't go. Cleared out by Embiid. Howard to Seth Curry. And the reward, he's going to the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
First one, count it.
With the Toronto Raptors, number 27, Zaza Pachulia. Stepping in for the 76ers.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Fred VanVleet knocked loose. Sixers have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Seth Curry to Simmons. Fires the 3, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Can't connect on the first free throw. Second and 3 is good. Here comes the screen. From long range, Fred VanVleet locked in on that one.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down to help. Quick skip passes equal threes in the bank.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
McCall to VanVleet. 5 to shoot for Toronto. To McCall. Lets it fly from long range. Advantage to the D. Won't go for McCall. Seth Curry to Simmons. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To VanVleet. Nothing going here on that drive. Fred VanVleet. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
The follow won't go either. Top of the key.
Just the thought of coming into the lane amongst the trees, that shot was altered before he even took it.
To Simmons. That pass taken away by Toronto.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Simmons to Seth Curry. 4-3. Another chance. The follow won't go either. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Fred VanVleet to McCall. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Has a chance. The rebound belongs to the 76ers. For 3, the rebound comes down to Toronto. Toronto has the basketball. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Harris. No good and no foul. Fred VanVleet. Knocked loose. That'll get out off the Raptors. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 7, Kyle Lowry. Entering the game for the Philadelphia 76ers. Number 15.
And look out.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Short jumper misses. Fires the 3. Count the triple.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
To Powell. Here comes the screen. Powell. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a look. Gets a shot up. Off the mark. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Tobias Harris at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Tonight, he's shooting 88% from the line. Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Lowry to Powell. Shot from in close, no good. To Tobias Harris. Simmons. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Finish that. Harris. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys down big.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That no good, off the mark. To Simmons. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
First try at the line, no good. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Toronto with the basketball.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Fred VanVleet. Ben Simmons sends it away. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Going to launch beyond the arc. VanVleet denied. Have to like the defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you...
Oh, and a putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. And counted at the rim.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Fred VanVleet. Joel Embiid. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Hollis Jefferson. It was right there. Ben Simmons tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
5 to shoot for Toronto. To VanVleet. The jumper's off the mark. Ben Simmons rejects it. New blood coming in for both sides. Pascal Siakam to Hollis Jefferson. Scores from the post. Philadelphia with the basketball. surveys the floor. Simmons. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Big finish at the rim.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
To Hollis Jefferson. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Embiid. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Harris to Embiid. Short jumper off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Sixers control it. Probing the defense. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3, shakes free, and hits.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Patrick McCall trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Missed it at the line. To Danny Green from long range. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
The Sixers are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers got the win in a close game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Raptors finished on the losing end of a close score. Chemistry was clearly not the issue today because they were definitely sharing the ball well. Still, everyone knows they'd rather be sharing the joy of a victory. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
of the game.
Simmons was happy to throw down plenty of dunks. And if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.